What the shit is up, my dudes? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I hope everyone is super pumped for a very special video. And if you couldn't tell, the format's a little bit different. I'm not wearing my glasses, is because today we are not reacting to a music video, but we are reacting to just audio only. And for today's video, I'm finally doing Periphery Reptile. Woo, shit. So I've been wanting to do this for a long ass time. I already have Blood Eagle on the channel. You can click on the link above. That was my that was my second video that I ever did on this channel. And I've been waiting for them to release another music video, but Periphery hasn't done that. So with Reptile, it's a 17-minute long song. And I know they're not gonna release a music video for this one, but I thought they might release a music video for a shorter song. They haven't done that. So, and I just really want to hear their new album, and I haven't done it yet. I've only heard Blood Eagle and Garden in the Bones, so I'm really excited to hear this. And it's a 17-minute long song, so I brought myself a stout from Muskoka Brewery, my favorite brewery, and an IPA, 7.1%. So I'm excited to do this. I don't know if I'm going to crush through the two beers, but I just have 2 beers just in case. So I'm really excited to hear this. And if you want to know some background with me and Periphery, I really like this band. They're really fucking good. I think they just keep getting better. My favorite song from them is Stranger Things though. But yeah, so I hear this one's pretty good. 17 minutes long, so go grab yourself a beer and join me while I react to this. And another thing to keep in mind, I'm going to be taking pauses throughout the song because in the review portion, there's going to be a lot of shit that I forget to bring up at the end. So I'm going to take pauses and gather my thoughts at certain sections when I have something to say. But yeah, other than that, I feel like that's enough chit chat. So let's fucking do it. All right, Periphery Reptile. Let's do it. Did not expect this intro.
His name was Billy and he liked to get high. Rode died till the green skin apocalypse.
shit, this is incredible so far. That intro, and Spencer is fucking killing it with his vocals, man. Like, and that riff that was right after that orchestrational like intro. That riff sounded so technical. It sounds so cool. It had like a badass rock vibe to it at a certain section, and then it brought in that like kind of sing along chorus. I don't even know if it's a chorus because it's a fucking 17-minute long song. So far this is really good. Oh fuck.
Out for the day he can face them, and every day that he trains is a slap in the face to the guys. Goddamn! Shutting out politics, viewing beings as equals. Ain't funny how that makes sense. You had the floor, but you gave it a board. Now it's equal. Can we clean this slate? Now shut that fire and start over. From mountaintop to oceans, we own your every need. It's coming down.
Oh, this is so dirty here.
Reaction to stay on the ground. It's coming down.
Shit. Need to talk about Spencer for really quickly. I remember checking his MySpace super long time ago during when they released their first album, and he said as influences was Freddie Mercury and Rhodey Walker from Protest the Hero. And I absolutely love that he said Rhodey Walker because I love Protest the Hero. You can find them on the poster here. But yeah, it's just those soaring kind of vocals, the crazy range that he has. And he is definitely improved with his delivery too. Like, I love some of the hooks and melodies from him. It's like, it's really fucking good, man. There's so much layering in the music.
He threw that gaping brain asunder when he realized, he leads the fight. No class, no race, just fucking violence in their eyes. A plan for human survival takes to fly. The good that's left and all we cherish stands to die. Is this the end of all we know? The Is this the end of all we know? Wasting our lives for
I love the layering that they do. I think a lot of that's Misha adding the atmosphere in the background. Here we go. Oh fuck. Oh, man. Holy shit. Okay, another quick little pause. I heard that this album's a lot more collaborative instead of them just writing like, you know, their own songs. Well, not even their own songs, but like they're all working together on this album. You can definitely tell like, oh man, I forget the guitarist's name, not Mark, not Misha, the other one, the guy with the glasses. I'm sorry, I forget his name, but oh wait, is it Mark? Mark Holcomb? Oh fuck. Anyway, that guy, you can definitely hear like his guitar style in there too. Like they're all working together, and I absolutely love Matt Halpern's drumming, the little blast beats that he does, but he doesn't overuse it, and it sounds so good. It's really good shit. This sounds like sick!
And who could believe?
Holy shit, this is so sick!
Those dead-eyed soldiers. Red sky rain falls. The winter beams no beauty. Just cold-eyed monsters and bare branches. You come wild to the moon, but that'll just make things worse. They see you, they see me, they see all.
The children in the streets, where do they play? Freedom here has been revoked. The ground which all their fathers soaked. No medicine. The scarcity of nourishment is evidence. And where's our God? Have we seen that side of heaven yet? No. Rich, poor, clutching to their sheets and horror. Is there an answer? Is there somebody who can take away all our present dismay? Bury the light, pray through night. Mayhem in the streets, no order. Is there an answer? Is there somebody who can take away all our present dismay? Bury the light, pray through night. You bury that lie. Now pray through night. What has come down is littered all around your side. It's littered in your side.
Here we fucking go. Holy shit. Sounds like The Walk a bit. Holy shit, man! kind of weird, but you know what this is kind of making me think of? Like an action movie, just in terms of how the song is like doing its climaxes. It's like it gets really heavy, slows it down, gets really heavy again, and then slows it down. It's like an action movie where there's like set pieces, you know? And, you know, instead of the song is not a slow burn, it doesn't build into this crazy crescendo. It's kind of just like a whole bunch of different sections, and like in a way you can admire that because like I have no idea where the song is going, so let's keep going. Like this is pretty fucking cool. They have so many cool ideas. Holy shit. This is like some sugar shit right here. Now it's like Blade Runner. Like the outro. Oh, okay. That was Periphery Reptile. Ooh, shit, that was the longest song that we featured on this channel. I am so glad I did it. Like I said, I was waiting on a music video from them, but they weren't releasing any. But I wanted to hear this song for a long ass time, and it was really fucking good. It blew my mind. Like, some of the ideas that they put in there were really cool. Like the Blade Runner kind of outro that they had. It sounded like they actually had Sixth in there. The vocalist from Sixth at like halfway through when the clean section. Just like the vocal style was very similar to Sixth. I think that was Spencer doing it, but if not, like if they had the vocalist from there, like you can tell. The musicianship is just insane. It is insanely technical that you can tell that they are challenging the fuck out of themselves. Like they are all trying to write complex rhythms, just complex riffage, odd time signatures, just like while trying to make this kind of cohesive piece and just make it epic, and they fucking succeeded. It is incredible what they can achieve. And like every one of them, like we all, if you're new to this band, then you need to check out more Periphery, because these guys are top of the game. But for the others, we all know Periphery, they're fucking amazing musicians. And I think for me personally, Misha is the one that stands out because, well, Misha is the one that started the band, but Misha is the one that, you know, he's the guitarist, but not only that, but he writes like a lot of the orchestratical stuff. He adds a lot of like layers to the music. He's an amazing producer too. Like the guy is fucking brilliant, and like I commend him for adding all these layers and intricacies. Like I can only imagine what he was doing like in the writing process, like just probably like fucking on the computer, just like being super nitpicky with every single thing, and I totally admire him for that. Phenomenal musicians. The song itself was really cool. It's something that you cannot properly review in one sitting because it's a 17-minute long song, and it's so hard to like talk about every single part in it because there were so many sections, so many elements, and like the lyrics, like I have no idea what's going on with the lyrics. I kind of wish this was a lyric video so I could understand it a bit more, but then again, like if you know this channel, then I'm not very good at dissecting lyrics. But definitely like there was something about children, and that's like the one like theme that I kept hearing throughout the song. I'm not sure what reptile means and all this. I feel like that's a metaphor for something. There's definitely a lot that you want to dissect in the song, and I totally appreciate that. I totally appreciate a band that just wants to write the most epic long song. Like I love progressive metal for that. I do gotta say, I do have a complaint though, and you guys can hate me for this, but it's something that I feel like with this song and sometimes with other Periphery songs lack, is that there's no climax with their music. There's no crescendo kind of moment, because the same thing kind of happened in a race car for me from them, where it's just like they have cool ideas and they just put it all together, and it's like this quiet section, heavy section, quiet section, heavy section. It's all really fucking good. I love all the sections, but there's no moment that just goes like, it's just this constant build up and just blows my mind, you know? And I'm going to compare this to Between the Buried and Me, Swim to the Moon. And why? Because that song is like 18 minutes long, and Swim to the Moon, what I like about that song is that it does have a chorus, and the verses are kind of like jumbled up with different sections, different ideas. But then near the end of the song, they bring this crazy instrumental section where it's just like, it all climaxes to that moment. And even like White Walls, like I'm going to compare it to White Walls, like the whole CD just like climaxes to that ending with that guitar solo, and it's just so epic, and it's just like, holy fuck, like the whole 17 minutes or whatever, like I spent listening to the song just climax to that moment. It's like watching a movie. Like I said, that's why I was talking about action movie. It's like watching a good movie, and then all of a sudden everything that comes together comes at the end in this climactic moment, and this song kind of lacked that for me. I'm not going to lie. Like there was so many cool sections, but then like after the song finished, it's like there was a lot of cool things happening, but there was no moment that was just super climactic for me. And I know I'm just a guy sitting in a chair, and like I'm not a musician, because these guys are fucking like way smarter than me when it comes to instruments and stuff. It's just something that I notice with their songs, and that's what I feel like Stranger Things has always been my favorite song from them, because it did have some sort of cohesiveness to it, and then it had this climactic moment at the end where it just brought in this chant. The chorus was just epic sounding. It's still my favorite song from them. Reptile is such a fucking good song. Like I actually still like, I love this. So don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this song. I just wish there was some build up to this massive moment, and maybe it's comes back in the end of the CD, and maybe this is part of just like the album, right? So I'm not listening to the entire album. This is just a song. So like, correct me if I'm wrong, but for this song itself though, I just kind of wish there was that big moment where just like everything came together, but instead it was just so many cool sections with so much cool rhythms, so much them challenging themselves as musicians, but there was no moment that just was like, it all came together for me. But maybe I'm being very nitpicky, you can disagree with me in the comments, but just then again, like, I'm a massive Periphery fan. I love these guys, I think they're fantastic. It's just something I wish that came out in their long, epic songs. But that being said, like, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I wish it was the lyric video, like I was saying. The instrumentation is exactly what you expect. Honestly, like, the instrumentation is exactly what you expect, right? But some of the ideas that they threw in there were really cool. I love that sixth moment. I love the Blade Runner outro. I love the orchestrical, like, intro too, and they used a real orchestra too, because I watched the making of Hail Stan on YouTube, and obviously these guys have put so much work and detail into this, and that's why you want to keep listening to it, because there's so much stuff happening. But yeah, no, it was really good, and honestly, those are my thoughts on Periphery Reptile. I'm probably forgetting a lot that I want to mention, but that's what happens with a 17-minute long song. But yeah, those are my thoughts. If you guys got a song recommendation for me, comment down below. I love hearing progressive metal, so keep showing me more progressive metal, or show me just really heavy, filthy, disgusting progressive metal, because I love that shit. But other than that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace!